Yes, I can hear you. Yeah,
Victor, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. So, how is life going?
Going pretty tight due to this situation. So otherwise, it's fine.
Yes, life. Victor, can you please tell me what is SAP MM and what are the
Okay.
essential components of SAP MM?
Sure. SAP MM is basically deals with the material management. Considering the basic components, it would be master data for MM, like material master, vendor master, purchasing forecast, source list. Then followed by purchasing and inventory management, which deals with various types of purchasing, stock management. And considering inventory management, there are components like stock transfer, receiving from plant to plant, movements from storage location to storage location, and followed by valuation, which deals with the integration part with SAP FICO module, where it just deals with the impact with the finance module, whatever transactions in purchasing, and the backend finance module is integrated with it, and followed by invoicing. So these are the key components in MO module.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell me what is source list and what is the transaction code for creating source list?
Sure. Transaction code to create source list is ME01. So yeah, source list creating a source list transaction is ME01. So it basically it's used for source determination. The source list record has a material from which source the material is supplied, material and vendor detail. So in that we can make a source as a fixed source. We can block a source. Such activities can be carried out in source list.
Okay, explain how is the vendor return processed without purchase order reference?
Yeah. So returns without purchase order can be made through 122 movement type.
Hmm.
We can just return it to vendor. So it happens with Migo directly in Migo. We can enter the movement type, enter the input the material number, and whatever quantity we need to return, just enter the quantity, storage location, and post it so that the material will be returned to vendor.
Okay, can you explain how you can create a vendor account group in SAP?
Yeah, vendor account group transaction. I don't remember exactly. It's OMWD, I guess, vendor account group. So it basically deals with the field selection, how what are the fields are hidden, display. So those things can be configured using vendor account group.
Okay. Can you explain what is CBP and what is the difference between CBP and MRP?
Yeah, CBP is consumption-based planning and MRP is material requirements planning. So yeah, material requirements planning is we maintain in MRP views the MRP type. For example, we can maintain stock-based planning, maintain the reorder point, maximum stock level, and lot size. So after making these settings, if we go to MD04 and run the MRP, based on the maximum stock level, the purchase requisition gets generated, and followed that we can convert the purchase requisition to purchase order. Consumption-based planning is based on the consumption rate, how much quantities are consumed in particular period. Based on that, we can generate the purchase requisition, and same like we can convert it into purchase order.
Okay, Victor, can you tell me what soft skills are required for a SPMM consultant?
Sure. So, based on my experience, major soft skills required would be communication, good reporting, and presentation skill. Sometimes we give training to a group of people. So, obviously, presentation skill is a major soft skill. And communication skills, communication between client, vendor, getting the information from them, which is another mandatory skill. and basically effectively communicating with a team member, understanding the requirement, and uh, proceeding our works. That is a major soft skill, I guess.
So, in you when you were staying in a team, right? So, uh,
Yeah.
have you ever faced any kind of conflicting situation in among your team members, or have you faced any kind of problem with your team members ever?
Yeah, there will be a problem among our team, but um, yeah, there will be problem. There had been problem among our team, um, but maybe I'm not directly involved in that, but there will be problem. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, can you create a purchase order from purchase requisition?
Yes, we can use a purchase requisition as reference while creating purchase order, so that the details in purchase requisition gets copied in purchase order. Material vendor, we need to add it separately in PO. Material quantity, everything is copied in purchase order.
Okay, this would be my last question. Can you explain the
Okay.
steps in procurement cycles, life cycle?
Sure. Procurement life cycle starts with the creation of purchase requisition. If material is already there, we will be creating purchase requisition directly. If not, material need to be created first. And if vendor is known, we can go for directly creation of purchase order. If not, a request for quotation can be created with vendors, with multiple vendors, and quotation after finalizing the quotation, it can be directly converted to purchase requisition followed by purchase order. So purchase order is a legal document which is sent to vendor. After and after that, vendor will be sending the goods. At that time, MICO posting is done, which is a GRN. At that time, our stock will be posted in our inventory, followed by invoicing to vendor. So after invoicing, so till now this is the a part of consultant, and payment transaction will be handled by FICO. So that completes the procure to pay cycle.
Victor, I am very curious to know how do you
Mhm.
define an ideal company?
How do you find
How do you define an ideal company?
ideal?
Company.
Okay. Uh, Ideal company. I think ideal company that takes care of clients as well as the employees, which balances both the things. So that would be a ideal company. Like,
Okay, Victor, thank you so much for attending this discussion. Basically,
thank
this
you
is a
so
very
much.
informal discussion and
Yeah.
very primary stage of this recruitment process. So you
Yes.
have to go
I know.
through a lot of other assessment criteria. So,
Okay.
hopefully
Sure.
we'll let you know the update soon. Okay.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
So
you so much again for
yeah.
attending
So
this interview. Okay.
yeah. Just a minute. So may I know about the job position or something about this opening?
Uh,
Like where it is?
uh,
Yeah.
I'm not in the position to disclose the name right now,
Mhm.
but the company will be
Yeah. Yeah. No.
situated in Singapore and Malaysia. So,
Okay.
basically, this video is
Mhm.
being recorded, and this video
Okay.
will be sent to the concerned company. So, if you are
Okay.
shortlisted, then they will contact you again. Okay. So, this is the process
Okay.
actually.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
Got it.
Thank you, Victor.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.